The Angkor National Museum, located in SiemReap. The Angkor National Museum offers a 3 to 5 hour journey for the most curious visitors, entirely dedicated to the golden age of the Khmer Empire. Here, you will explore 1,500 years of history, from the establishment of the Funan Kingdom in the 1st century AD to the fall of the Great Khmer Empire. Religion is at the core of the museum's narrative, just as it has been central to the history of the Khmer people. Over 1,500 years, religious beliefs evolved greatly among the Khmers, from animism to Hinduism and eventually to Buddhism. Although the religions changed, spirituality remained a dominant influence in the civilization's development. The museum reveals how religion became deeply intertwined with Khmer society's commercial prowess, inspiring its beliefs, architecture, politics, education, and way of life. Through its exhibits, the museum vividly illuminates the ideological transformations and transitions that shaped the Khmer civilization. Visitors journey through 8 thematic galleries to better understand the many dimensions of this extraordinary heritage.
The Angkor National Museum, located in SiemReap, offers a 3 to 5 hour journey for the most curious visitors, entirely dedicated to the golden age of the Khmer Empire. Here, you will explore 1,500 years of history, from the establishment of the Funan Kingdom in the 1st century AD to the fall of the Great Khmer Empire. Eventually to Buddhism. Although the religions changed, spirituality remained a dominant influence in the civilization's development. The museum reveals how religion became deeply intertwined with Khmer society's commercial prowess, inspiring its beliefs, architecture, politics, education, and way of life. Through its exhibits, the museum vividly illuminates the ideological transformations and transitions that shaped the Khmer civilization. Visitors journey through 8 thematic galleries to better understand the many dimensions of this extraordinary heritage.
Visiting the Angkor National Museum, the gallery of 1,000 Buddha statues. This dimly lit room is illuminated by 1,000 spotlights, each highlighting a Buddha statue. This unique exhibition not only showcases the sculptural practices across different eras and regions of Cambodia, working with wood, stone, and gold, but also explores the symbolic meanings behind the artworks. The 1,000 representations illustrate the 7 mudras of Buddha, all carefully explained during the visit. The origins of the Khmer Empire, Gallery A. The origins of the Khmer Empire, Gallery A. This Gallery A is the beginnings of the civilization that created some of the world's architectural marvels. Discover the Funan Empire, a major maritime trading power connecting with India, China, Greece, and Europe through its port of Angkor. The Chenla period is also explored, highlighting its emphasis on agriculture, religious architecture, and the birth of writing.
Reflections of Khmer beliefs, Gallery B.
Prior to the Funan era, the Khmer people practiced animism, venerating mountains as sacred entities through maritime trade. Mainly with India, they gradually embraced Hinduism during the Funan period, worshipping deities like Vishnu, Shiva, and Brahma, before definitively turning to Buddhism in the 12th century. These spiritual shifts greatly influenced Khmer literature, sculpture, architecture, and daily life. Fascinating legends and folktales are brought to life throughout this gallery. The Great Khmer Kings, Gallery C. Entirely dedicated to the Khmer Empire's most illustrious rulers, this gallery highlights their political, architectural, religious, cultural, and social achievements. Learn about Jayavarman II, who liberated the Khmer people from Java and declared himself a divine king atop Nam Kulen in 802, marking the birth of the Khmer Empire. Yasovarman I, who moved the capital to Angkor in 1890. Jayavarman II, builder of the magnificent Angkor Wat between 1116 and 1145, dedicated to Vishnu. Jayavarman Isik, often considered the greatest Khmer king, who focused on his people's welfare by constructing numerous hospitals, rest houses, roads, and the grand city of Angkor Thom, including the Bayon Temple. Earthly Paradise, Gallery D. This gallery is devoted entirely to the architectural wonder that is Angkor Wat even today. It continues to mystify and captivate scholars. Before visiting the Angkor complex, learn about the monument's hidden secrets, including a special cinema presentation explaining the solar phenomenon of the equinox and its connection to Angkor Wat's architecture. Angkor Thom, Gallery A. Explore the grand capital city of Angkor Thom, a masterpiece of architecture and artistry built over several generations. The religious transformations of the Khmer Empire are visible throughout the city's design. Discover the technological advancements and ingenious architectural planning, such as their extraordinary irrigation systems that allowed this civilization to flourish. This gallery also highlights the extraordinary contributions of Jayavarman Isin, who, beloved by his people, built over 100 hospitals and rest houses and developed an extensive road network to connect the empire. Traces of the past, Gallery F. Sanskrit and Old Khmer are the two languages that reveal much about Cambodia's past. This gallery displays numerous important inscriptions engraved in stone, offering invaluable insights into historical events, war, society, royalty, and more. A sound dome allows visitors to hear translations of these ancient writings.
In the final gallery, discover the rich art of Khmer clothing through the lens of the Apsaras. Celestial nymphs of stunning beauty who today inspire the dancers of Cambodia's royal ballet. The gallery features sculptures of their traditional garments and also showcases the evolution of Khmer attire over the centuries.